Good evening, everybody out there in Facebook and YouTube land. Thank you so much for being with us on this Sunday evening. This is concert number 49 for us. Very exciting, because tomorrow is going to be another exciting, nice, even number. This is officially the end of week 7, so I did some real digging into my brain trying to remember my elementary school math and did my multiples 7 times 7 today and figured out that this is concert number 49. So good. I think I would still pass school. Whatever. I forget what grade I did multiplication in. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. We hope you're all having a great Sunday. For me, this has probably been one of the best days of this quarantine so far. It was finally warm outside and so beautiful. And I think the universe heard my plea last night, because last night in our video I said, I really like the warm weather that we had yesterday, but I just wanted some more sunshine. And we finally got that today. Yeah. I wore shorts outside for the first time in 2020. We did some lawn mowing and some yard work, and I did a little bit of gardening. Getting my hands in the dirt was very exciting. It's just a beautiful day, so that just lifted my spirits so much and just put me in the best mood. So we are really excited about sharing our music with you tonight. Hope you've been having a great day as well. Please leave us a comment and say hello. Let us know where you're watching from, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. You can leave comments in both locations. And if you're watching this for the first time, please introduce yourself. By the way, we are Laura Dubin and Antonio Guerrero, if you're new. Tonight we'd like to start with a jazz standard called It Could Happen to You. And this was composed by Jimmy Van Heusen and Johnny Burke. And hopefully the title of this tune doesn't apply to what's going on good. Right now. Yeah, it's something good happening to you. Good. Yeah. That was called It Could Happen to You, composed by the great songwriting team Jimmy Van Heusen and Johnny Burke. I think the it that they were referring to in the song was the act of falling in love. Watch out, it could happen to you. Worked out well for us, so I think the song might have been kind of a warning, but I don't know, from my personal experience, it's not a bad thing to have happen to you. Guess we're lucky to be able to say that. Next, we'd like to play another Great American Songbook tune. This is a little bit of a Latin arrangement of a song called Out of Nowhere. Like, all these songs have titles that kind of make sense for this period of time. I guess it wasn't really out of nowhere that this happened because it was all a very gradual thing, but I guess when we got our shelter in place order here, it seemed like it came from out of nowhere just because it was like real life, and then all of a sudden life as we knew it completely changed, so out of nowhere. It was a classic jazz standard called Out of Nowhere. If you're enjoying the music tonight and you'd like to make a contribution to show your support for what we're doing and to help us continue making these videos for as long as possible, you can head on over to lauradubin.com. You can either do it now, or you can wait till we're done with the performance in a little while, or you can feel free to go head on over there on another device if you'd like to keep our concert rolling on whatever you're watching us on now. There's a link right in the Facebook video and also right in the YouTube video. If you're watching this on YouTube, just click on the little arrow underneath the video to bring up more info about the video, and that's where you should see the link. If you don't see it there for some reason, then you can try just refreshing the page real quick, and then it should show up. That link will take you directly to the music/store page of my website. And there are 3 different things that you can do there. The first is that you can download our albums. We have 7 albums there that you can choose from. You can also make a one-time donation of any amount that you'd like to choose from the list of options there. You can feel free to mix and match different amounts if you'd like, or you can change the amount of any one of them by adjusting the quantity, or you can just simply pick one that suits you best. And the third and final option, all the way on the bottom of that page, you can become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz. So you can select the amount that you'd like to donate once per month from the drop-down menu, click on the yellow subscribe button, and then you'll be redirected to a PayPal website, and that's where you can set up your monthly automatic recurring credit card payment. You just have to set everything up one time, and then after that, you can just sit back and relax and enjoy the music, and you will have a donation coming directly to us once per month. And that's a great way to show your ongoing support if you'd like to watch these videos for a long time, and we certainly hope to continue making these for as long as possible because we're really enjoying it, and we're really enjoying sharing our music during this time. Yeah. Everything on my website is secure. It stores your information securely. The PayPal site is also secure. However, if you'd like to make a donation but you prefer not to do it online, you can either send me a private message right on Facebook, or you can email me through the contact form on my website, lauradubin.com. Just click on the tab that says contact, and we can talk about another method if that applies to you. And if you're not able to make a donation right now, that's totally okay. We are really grateful that you're here. It's so great to share our music with you during this time. So thank you so much for listening and for watching and for sharing our videos. We've had a lot of people sharing them the last few weeks, and that's really helped our audience to expand.
Yes. And give us a like.
Absolutely. You can like our page.
Give us a like.
So we're really excited about this next arrangement here. This is probably one of the most well-known, not just jazz standards, but probably one of the most well-known songs, I think, of the 20th century.
It has a different title because I'm not sure if it's a French.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but one of our French-speaking friends might tell us in the comments.
Le Mer.
You think of the next piece. Switch them, remember? Actually, that's funny because both of those pieces were originally French.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
what? Okay, but
yeah.
This is
So we plan out our set lists in advance so that we're not like, oh, what do you want to play next? On stage. I forgot that we had switched 2 of them around. But that one also has a French originally is in French. So okay, anyway, with all that build up there, this is a song called Autumn Leaves. Which was, it originally had a French title, or it was originally a French song. And this is a very interesting arrangement. See if you can keep up with this one. It's got plenty of things to keep you on your toes. So don't get too comfortable when you hear one little style, because as soon as you get comfy, it's going to change on you.
Yeah, that is inspired by a book by John Rayleigh, this drummer.
Oh, that's where you got that from.
I have a lot of books by him, and it's actually kind of just an exercise, but become a very nice
made it into
idea.
a real piece. So this is kind of Antonio's arrangement of Autumn Leaves.
La mer.
That's the next one. That was our Keep You on Your Toes arrangement of a classic song called Autumn Leaves, which I'm just now realizing is maybe we should have waited a few months to play this because now it's like the beginning of spring.
Well,
it's a great song all year long.
Our tree in front of the house, it's already there.
That's true, yeah. Actually, I raked some leaves today that definitely were from last fall, and the weather was so bad that they were there for this long.
Quick that happens.
Yeah. Oh, we've got a beautiful cherry blossom tree in our front yard, but it was like less than a week that the beautiful blossoms were out. It was we had maybe 3 days where it was like in full bloom, and now they're already falling again. In fact, that kind of looks like snow. Please, no more snow. Not this year, or not this spring. No more snow this spring. Yeah, exactly. Any Seinfeld fans out there, raise your hand. Leave us the hand emoji in the comments.
All my conversations is about TV shows. Every single phrase that I'm
not really. There's really only 2 sitcoms that we watch, which Friends and Seinfeld, and Lucy. Yeah, those are pretty much our big 3. Otherwise, we don't really watch a lot of TV. But I find funny quotes to be very very memorable. Also, I don't know if it's something to do with my Suzuki training. Suzuki is a piano method that emphasizes learning by ear first before you learn how to read music, especially for younger children. So it's basically the same way that you learn to speak your native language. For example, if your native language is English, you learn to speak English long before you learn to write it. And the Suzuki method kind of teaches music in the same way. And that's the method that I studied as a kid. And I think because that really helped me memorize things really quickly, and still to this day, I'm really grateful for all that training because I memorize things relatively quick of course, that also comes with just like practicing things a lot. But I think it's the same with like movie quotes and lines from TV shows, where even if I only maybe watch an episode of a TV show twice, any random line of dialogue
And
just like always
commercial.
gets stuck in my head.
And a commercial.
Oh yeah, TV commercials. If I hear a TV jingle twice, that's it. It's stuck in my head forever. Here's my favorite one. You can leave this in the comments, yeah. What's the other one? If anybody knows that one, leave it in a comment below.
It just makes some
A little medley of those jingles. There's I'm sure that there are some Singing in the Rain fans out there. It's one of our favorite movies, and you remember that one part where Gene Kelly decides to make up his own dialogue instead of saying the dialogue that was written in his part. He was playing an actor in the movie, and instead of going through the dialogue that was written, he just says, "I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you," and there's a man in the audience at the movie theater who says, "Did somebody get paid for writing that dialogue?" So every time I hear one of those commercials, like the Liberty one, that's the only word in the whole song, Liberty. I think, did somebody get paid for writing that dialogue? Somebody obviously did, and they're probably enjoying a nice vacation right now, so shouldn't make fun of them. Anyway, our little talk show moment of the evening. Let's get on with some more music again. So we went from Autumn Leaves. We got kind of like a nature theme going tonight, and there's another piece coming and another after that is kind of nature related. This one is called Beyond the Sea. This is the one that you mentioned is also called La Mer in French. One phrase that I can say in French. Oui. It's a classic song. Hope you like this one. I'd like to point out that this is the first photo that was ever taken of us as a couple, and it's very goofy. I don't know how well you can see it in the screen. This is when we were working on a cruise ship. This was in some beautiful island where we stopped, and I think we were pointing at some kind of rusty, shipwrecked ship out there. But it's just such a funny photo, and it's hilarious that that's the first photo of us as a couple. Foreshadowing of our many good times together, or many laughs together. I think that was the one picture of us. Or there may be one more coming. Oh, there's one, look. I'll tell that story afterward too. is a classic song called Beyond the Sea. And that song will forever make me think of the movie Finding Nemo. I think that was probably the first time I heard it. But of course, it's been a classic song way longer than that has been a classic movie.
Talking about good memory of Dory.
Dory, yeah.
Dory was not
Pick me.
with Suzuki book.
Exactly. That's exactly what was missing for poor Dory. It was just some Suzuki fish training. Aww. I wanted to put this photo up again for a sec. You guys can see that. I don't know how well it's showing up, but that's a picture of me and Antonio jet skiing in Acapulco back in, I think that was like 4 years ago. Yeah. And I've got a great story about that, if I can share it. Antonio was driving, as you can see, and I got a little bit scared while we were on it. I'm not going to lie. He was going pretty fast. And I kept screaming, slow down, slow down. And his excuse, because, you know, it was so windy that apparently he couldn't hear me. And he thought I was actually saying, speed up, speed up. So
exactly that.
I kept saying, slow down. And you kept going faster and faster and faster.
I was excited to
Oh, you just thought I was like screaming, like enthusiastic screaming.
Yeah.
I was kind of terrified.
Well, nothing happens.
Yeah, I didn't fall off or anything, but I was definitely shaking afterward. Anyway, but now we have a funny story that came out of it. So that's our picture of jet skiing off in the sea. So we've got just a couple more tunes before we say goodnight. And if you have not left a comment yet, please leave a comment and say hello. And if you're new here, please introduce yourself, because we are always so excited to have new people watching. I think we've had new people in the audience like every night. And since we started 7 weeks ago, it's a lot of new people that we've met here virtually. So we really appreciate you all for being here, and appreciate all of our friends and family who are continuing to spread the word about our concerts here. We're having just so much fun sharing our music with you. And speaking of music, I think this next piece has a just very appropriate title. This, in my opinion, is one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. It's called How Do You Keep the Music Playing? And the music was written by Michel Legrand, and I think we played some of his music recently, and to me, he somehow had a way of writing the most profoundly beautiful and like heart-wrenching songs. Like every time I hear his songs, it just goes like straight to the emotional core of my heart, and I feel like I want to cry or something, but in a good way. And he worked very often with the husband and wife songwriting team of Alan and Marilyn Bergman, who did the lyrics for many of his songs, including this one. And I think the three of them together just made so much beautiful music between the perfect words for the perfect music. And they did a lot of songs that for movies, and just songs that became like classic standards. And this is one of those songs. It's called How Do You Keep the Music Playing? I think the first time I heard this was that Tony Bennett concert that you have on DVD. Oh, yeah. He sings a beautiful version of this song, and it's the first time I heard the words. It's just so powerful, and even just the music without words is very powerful. So we hope you enjoy this one. This wasn't intentional, but I just realized we're playing 3 different French songs tonight, or songs written by French composers. So much great music out there by French composers. Ooh la la. Ooh la la, exactly. That was called How Do You Keep the Music Playing?
Playing every night.
Exactly. That's the answer. Doing it every night. By Michel Legrand and with lyrics by Alan and Marilyn Bergman. And if you'd like to help us answer the question, how do you keep the music playing, or how can we keep the music playing, maybe you can head on over to lauradubin.com and make a little contribution to allow us to keep doing these videos. Of course, we are always going to keep playing no matter what. But if you're able to make a contribution, that will help us to continue putting these videos on Facebook and YouTube and doing our virtual jazz club for as long as possible. So we hope you'll consider doing so if you are able to. There's a link right in the video, both on Facebook and YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, you can click on the little arrow underneath the video to bring up more information, and that's where you should see the link. And when you get to that website, the music/store page of my website, lauradubin.com, you can download our albums. There are 7 albums there that you can choose from. You can also make a one-time donation of any amount that you choose from the list of options. And you can also become a monthly patron of Laura Dubin Jazz. That's the 3rd option that you'll see. The final option, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of that page, you can choose whichever amount you'd like to donate once per month and then click on the subscribe button. And then you'll be redirected to a PayPal website where you can set up a monthly recurring automatic credit card payment. You only have to set everything up one time, and then after that, you can just sit back and relax and enjoy the music, and it will be all set. You'll have an automatic donation coming directly to us once per month. You can always cancel at any time if your situation changes further down the road. There's no penalty if you need to stop the monthly payment at any time. But if you sign up for that, then we certainly hope you'll continue to do so for as long as possible. It's a great way to just keep these videos going for a long time. And if you'd like to make a donation, but you prefer not to do it online for any reason, you can send me a Facebook message, or you can email me through the contact form on my website, and we can talk about another method. And if you're not able to make a contribution right now, that's totally okay. you are making a contribution to our music simply by being here and watching it. And we really can't thank you enough for your support, for listening to our music, for watching the videos, for sharing our videos with your friends and family. And for anybody who might be listening for the first time, all of these videos are public, so you can feel free to share them on your own Facebook page if that's where you're watching, or you can also share the YouTube link. Feel free to email the links to your friends or anything like that. Yeah, you can also see the videos on my website too, on the videos page of my site. So leave us a comment and say hello if you haven't already done so. After we play this very last tune, we're going to read through all the comments and say hello to everybody who left one. So we hope you'll stick around for a few minutes and chat with us afterward. So I love this next tune, this next and last tune. This is actually a traditional spiritual song called Down by the Riverside. This arrangement is by the great pianist Benny Green, who recorded this song with his trio on one of my all-time favorite jazz albums. It's called Testifyin'. It's a live album that was recorded at the Village Vanguard Jazz Club in New York. And the reason it's one of my favorite jazz albums of all time, not just jazz, just albums, period, is it is just so swinging. You can't sit still when listening to this album. It's just so joyful, so much swing, and just such beautiful and intense and just such great music. It's Benny Green on the piano, Carl Allen on the drums, and Christian McBride on the bass. So if that's not a recipe for great swing music, then I don't know what to tell you. So we hope you enjoy Benny Green's arrangement of Down by the Riverside. And I just happened to find a lot of photos of us near different rivers, so you can enjoy those photos here. Some of them are on the Genesee River, some of them were on the Xochimilco River in Mexico. Did I say that correctly?
Oh, yeah.
And there were a couple different rivers that we were walking near when we were working on cruise ships in Europe. So it seemed like a perfect song to use all those photos. That was a traditional song called Down by the Riverside, and that was an arrangement by the Benny Green Trio. And that is all the music for tonight, but we'll be back here again in 24 hours, or I guess 23 hours. We are here at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time every single night, no matter what the day of the week. We're here every night, and it's so much fun. We're really enjoying sharing our music with you. And tomorrow is going to be concert number 50, so it's really exciting.
Yeah.
50 days in a row.
Oh.
And we're going to see if we can go at least 100 days without repeating a tune. We haven't repeated anything so far.
Yeah.
It's a great, not only a challenge for us, but it's great for us because there's so much music
It's
that
a
we have to
for
share
the
with you.
printer, actually.
Yeah, exactly. It's a challenge for our printer. Yeah, exactly. Well, we had a lot of it printed out already, but yeah, we're printing some new tunes now, and we're working on new arrangements all the time as we speak. So yeah, there's always new stuff to print. So I hope our poor printer doesn't die on us now.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. By the way, if you are in the market for a great printer, we got this printer 2 years ago, or was it 3 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
We have not yet purchased any new ink for this printer, and we
print a lot.
use it a lot.
We print a lot, but it's supposed that it's just the period, the time period that is running, because it has the eco tank.
Yeah,
well,
it's called an eco tank. This type of ink.
We are doing a lot of commercials today.
Yeah, I know. It's like we have our own little TV show here. Yeah, this is we really like this printer, so we can't say enough good things about it. We had one of those really inexpensive printers before, and honestly, for the amount of ink you have to buy, because I feel like you print 5 things and then you have to refill the ink again. It's just you spend more money having a cheap printer. So a couple of years ago we decided to treat ourselves to a much better printer, and honestly, it's already paid for itself in the fact that we haven't had to buy any ink. Our black ink is starting to run though, but yeah.
Stop commercials. No more commercials.
No more commercials.
No more commercials.
They didn't even pay us to say that. We just really genuinely love this printer. So anyway, let's see who's out there listening. I saw some comments popping up while we were playing. So let's see who's here with us tonight. I'm going to check the Facebook comments first. And as always, I say this every night, sometimes not all of the comments show up here while the video is still live. So if I miss your comment now, please know that it's not personal. It's just because Facebook is literally not showing it to me right now. But as soon as the video is over, I'm going to read through all the comments again. And if there are any that I missed, I'm going to type a reply. There we go. 3 different internet sources running at once. Perfect. We still got some people watching and people commented tonight. There you go. Hey, Dad. Great to have you here. This is the first comment I saw.
Thank you, John.
He says, beyond the sea and down by the riverside. Another theme. Exactly. The theme of our next album is going to be all songs about water.
Exactly.
What else are we missing? We got river, sea. How deep is the ocean?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we could do dolphin dance or green dolphins. It can aquatic animals could be part of the theme. There's gonna be more anything.
Rain.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about rain or clouds would be appropriate too. I think gentle rain.
Gentle rain. Yeah. Rainy day.
Singing in the rain. Yeah, here's that rainy day.
Here's
exactly.
Rainy day.
Thank you, Dad. We got our next album planned out already.
Thank you, John.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff Trumbull, great to have you here again. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you,
He says
Jeff.
he loved Autumn Leaves. Jeff, I'm not sure if you were here with us last night, but if you didn't have a chance to watch our concert last night, if you feel like it, you can go back to the previous concert on my Facebook page, the one that we did last night, because we did Girl from Ipanema for you.
But
so
I think he was.
I think,
no?
yeah, actually, I'm trying to remember, I don't think I saw a comment from him last night, so
Well,
that's totally
anyway.
okay.
Sorry,
Everybody's got totally different schedules and everything. Yeah.
And
But-
thank you for requesting.
Yeah, thank you so much for requesting that. So if you didn't see our concert last night, feel free to go back and watch it sometime
It was the
if you
third
want.
song or 4.
Yeah, I think it was the third song that we
third.
played. So you're welcome to just go and scroll to that one if you like. So anyway, Jeff, Sharon, Laura, great to have you all here again. Thanks
you,
so
Jeff
much for
and Laura.
tuning in from Canandaigua. Your mom's here. Hola, Ma.
Hola, Ma.
Thank you for watching. She
Thank
says,
you, Ma.
great combination. Must have been one of the tunes that we played there. Yeah. Hola, Ma, and Alejandro Senior and Junior and Deanna. Thank you all so much for watching again.
Thank you, all the family from Mexico.
Yeah. Oh, my Uncle David's watching. Hi, Uncle David.
Yeah,
so great
David.
to have you here. I've been
you.
following all of your album cover pictures this
Something
week.
that I want to mention about this, because I was talking with you about the
funny.
Four Winds. It's a piece that I always like it because it's a lot of free jazz.
Four
and,
Winds.
Four Winds by Dave Holland.
Yeah.
And then I saw your post
Yeah.
about the album that you like, and it's a convention of birds. A birds convention. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think Convention of the Birds is the name of the album, right?
And it's exactly that album. And I was thinking, oh my god. But
yeah, it was so funny.
I was talking about that piece just before that, and when I saw that, I said, "Oh my god, that is it! We should play that."
Yeah,
that
we were
tune."
talking about that tune last night. In fact, I think you just like randomly started singing it or something, and I was like, "Oh, I forgot all about that tune." And then today, Uncle David Antonio saw your Facebook post about that album, so it's such a funny coincidence.
Yeah, that is.
It's a sign that we should do it.
Very good album.
Yeah.
Very deep and profound.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting
David.
tune.
Thank you
Yeah.
for posting that.
And also, if you're still watching, I just would like to say, because this album challenge is going around Facebook right now, where people tag each other in this post, and you put a picture of 10 different albums that have been influential for you, and everybody's just been obviously using like a picture from Google Images, but my Uncle David gets the gold star because he's actually sharing his own photos of his actual vinyl records. So I think you're doing a better job than anybody else at that
David.
Facebook challenge.
Thank you for posting that.
Yeah. Hi, Linda. Great to see you, or to have you here, to see you virtually.
Thank you, Linda.
She says, music, laughter, and love. What a great combination. Great photo of you two beyond the sea. Thank you so much, Linda.
Thank you,
I
Linda.
agree. Maybe that could be like our little slogan. Music, laughter, and love.
Exactly.
That could be like the slogan of our little show that we have going here.
Exactly.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you, Linda.
We just might patent that line and use it again. Hey, Donna, great to have you here again. Thanks so much for joining us. And hello to your mother, Norma, if she's watching.
Yeah.
Let's see. Beyond the Sea, a movie, was based on the life of Bobby Darin. Oh, how cool. Would like to see that movie.
And he sang that song?
He sang Beyond the Sea. Yeah, he had kind of a famous version of that song. Yeah. I don't think he didn't compose the piece, but yeah, he definitely has a well-known version. And Donna says he chose his name from a Chinese restaurant that had the word Mandarin. Oh my gosh, how funny. The word Mandarin has the Mandarin. He liked those last 5 letters, and that's where he took his last name from. I had no idea. So that's not the name he was actually born with. That's so funny. Thank you for sharing that little trivia fact, Donna. That's so awesome.
Thank you, Donna.
I love when you leave comments like that, because we always learn something new every night from your comments. That's so great. Thank you. Yay! Sylvia Perez. Hola, saludos.
Hola, Silvia.
Muchas gracias. Thank you for watching. Yay. Yeah, David said, Conference of the Birds. That's
Conference
the name
of the Birds. Exactly.
Yeah.
Great album. Great album.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely going to play that tune soon.
Yeah.
So I know that there are more comments here that are not showing up. So again, I'm going to check them one more time later. If there are any comments that I missed, I'll just reply directly to them. And I'm not sure if anybody's watching on YouTube now, but I'm going to head on over and take a look just in case.
Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Another commercial. Let's see. We've only been live streaming directly to YouTube for like a week now, or maybe a little less than a week, I think. So I know our YouTube audience is still growing, but we are happy to be streaming in both places now, because I know that we do have some friends and family who don't use Facebook, and you can watch any video on Facebook even if you don't have a Facebook account. But I know that some people who have never used Facebook at all before might kind of be skeptical. They might not want to even do that. So I think for some people in that situation, it's easier for them to watch on YouTube. So we're happy that we're able to kind of expand our audience that way. It's the same video no matter where you watch, so it's all good. No matter where you watch it from, we're happy to have you watch it.
Just 2 seconds.
It's like a 2-second delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Facebook is forward.
Yeah, Facebook's probably more like in real time, yeah. But if you're not watching in both places at once, then there would be no synchronization bothering you or anything like that. you wouldn't really know. Yeah. So I think that's all for tonight. We will see you again tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. for concert number 50 days in a row.
Yeah.
We should give ourselves some kind of little award tomorrow night.
An ice cream.
Yeah, exactly. All right, great to see you all virtually. Have a
Thank you.
wonderful night. We'll see you back here again tomorrow night. Bye.
Bye.